We also want to get to this morning because there is new controversy surrounding Catherine Bigelow's movie about the hunt and killing of Osama bin Laden. First, you may remember that conservatives were claiming that classified information may have been used to make this movie, Zero Dark 30. But this time, now that the movie is about to be released, some liberals are speaking out and taking aim against what they're calling the glorification of torture in this movie. Here's a clip from Zero Dark 30.
Can I be honest with you? I am bad news. I'm not your friend. I'm not gonna help you. I'm gonna break you. Any questions?
I think a lot of people are looking forward to seeing this and seeing how it depicts the raid that killed Osama bin Laden, a huge moment in the history of our country, of course. I'm joined now by Pete Hegseth, U.S. Army veteran and CEO of Concerned Veterans for America. Pete, welcome. Good to have you here today.
Thanks for having me.
You know, I know you shared those initial concerns that that there was too much intelligence coming from inside that was sort of feeding this movie, and also one of the concerns originally was that it was going to come out right before the election and that it was seeking to sort of glorify President Obama's role in all of this. Where do you stand on that part of the criticism now?
Well, those were the initial and largest pieces of my criticism, that if we're sharing intelligence with filmmakers, in addition to it being leaked to the New York Times, and we're releasing movies to affect political elections based on that intelligence, that's an absolute bright line of something we shouldn't be doing. Now, I have not seen this film, so I need to caveat with that. But I'll tell you, this new criticism strikes me as a lot more sort of blatantly political in nature. There seems to have been a scene where there was enhanced interrogation techniques used, which, by the way, is factual. There were enhanced interrogation techniques. I don't know how far they went in depicting it or over-depicting it.
Well,
but the reality is history is what it is.
If I could jump in, Pete, the word that I read is that there's a 15-minute scene, basically, that kind of grabs you out of your seat and pulls you right into this moment. 15 minutes of enhanced interrogation techniques right at the top of the movie that really sets the tone for this. I'm not saying whether that's good or bad. I mean, I think that the director's motivation here appears to be to make you feel as if you're there.
Yeah, no, I mean, this is a Hollywood movie. They're trying to grab you, and I'm reminded of The Passion of the Christ, if you've seen that movie with Jesus during the way. I mean, that was meant to draw out the emotion they want to bring you into the movie. I'm sure that's the type of thing they're trying to do here. To say it's glorification, again, I'm not in the business of defending Hollywood movie makers, but at the end of the day, it is a story being told. I hope it's a story of heroism. I hope they tell the whole intelligence picture. I read other depictions of the film, and they said it really does lay out the intelligence work that was done through the decade of the 2000s to lead to the killing of bin Laden.
You know, I mean, a lot of people thought The Hurt Locker was a really strong movie and have high expectations that this will do exactly what you're saying. But the interesting thing is that some folks are outraged about the way that it depicts. They're saying that, you know, Dick Cheney would love this movie and that it glorifies, you know, that it suggests that these techniques actually led to the apprehension and then the killing of Osama bin Laden, which a lot of people believe is true. But let me just look at a quote for you, and I want to get your reaction to this. Sorry for that long-winded description, but I wanted to get it in there. This is from the New York Times. It says, by the movie's account, it produces information vital to the pursuit of the world's most wanted man. No waterboarding, no bin Laden. That is what Zero Dark 30 appears to suggest. And the intelligence agents involved in the torture in this movie seem not so much relieved as challenged by Obama's edict that it stop. What do you make of that?
Well, again, you're going to have to look at how much Hollywood is added into this. You know, people glorify The Hurt Locker. The Hurt Locker had a lot of spin in there that veterans have a lot to take issue with. It may have portrayed some things accurately, but other of the misconduct and other things had nothing to do with the way things really happened. That could occur in this film. If that is the case, then it does go too far. But there's no doubt enhanced interrogation was used. There's no doubt intelligence that came from that was provided to be useful, whether it was whether it's what was led to the actual killing. There's a report being released soon on the Hill that has investigated this for 3 years. We'll find out how effective it really was. But this movie's going to tell a story, and certainly they're using that scene at the beginning to draw people in.
Yeah, it does. If you've seen the trailer. So we'll see where it goes when we see the whole thing.
I'll be watching it.
Pete, thank you so much. Always great to talk to you. Pete Hegseth.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining us.